brought a snack. They shout, time to take a trip with BitBit. La 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 la. Oh, the travelers are going on a trip. They're having so much fun. The tickets have been scanned. The plane is big and grand. They shout, time to take a trip with BitBit. La 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 la. Oh, the travelers are going on a trip. They're having so much fun. They board and look for seats without hope missing a beat. They shout, time to take a trip with BitBit. La 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 la. Hi, little travelers. Where will we be going today? I have a box that will help us figure that out. The box has a maple leaf on the outside of it. I wonder what that means. Let's open the box and see. Let's say, open the box, hurry, hurry, open the box. Can you say it with me? Here we go. Open the box, hurry, hurry, open the box. Oh, cool. There's some maple syrup inside. So there's a maple leaf on the box and we have some maple syrup. Oh, and there's also a printout of a flag that also has a maple leaf on it. It's the Canadian flag. Ta-da! We're going to Canada. Canada has a lot of maple trees, and maple syrup comes from maple trees. Canada produces more maple syrup than any other country. So much that the maple leaf is on their flag. What are some yummy things to eat maple syrup on? Pancakes are really good with maple syrup. What else would be really good with maple syrup? Waffles and maple syrup make a great breakfast. In Canada, there are big national parks, and inside of those national parks are forests. Have you ever heard of an enchanted forest? Great! An enchanted forest is a magical place with pretend characters, and it can be anything that you dream it to be. I like to dream of an enchanted forest deep in Canada called Fluffville. The happy little characters that live there are called Fluffs. They have a little fluff of hair on the very top of their head. How else would you describe the Fluffs? Great observation. They have really big ears, and they can hear really well with their big ears. What are some things you think that they could hear in the enchanted forest of Fluffville? Yes, they could hear the wind blowing the leaves and the crackling of the branches. They can hear the birds chirping and singing joyfully. They can hear the owls hooting in the distance and the squirrels chattering back and forth. They can hear wolves howling at the moon. They could hear the rustling of the grass as moose and deer run through the enchanted forest. And of course, they could hear the other Fluffs playing in Fluffville. Can you make some of these noises with me? Great! First, let's be the wind blowing the leaves and the tree branches. Take a deep breath and blow out your mouth. Can you do it with me? Fantastic! Now, let's be birds chirping back and forth together. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Go ahead, let me hear you nice and loud. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Oh, let's now be owls hooting in the air as we fly. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Very good. Hoo, hoo, hoo. What should we do next? Let's be squirrels talking to one another and chattering back and forth. Can I hear you? Isn't that fun? Now, let's be a wolf howling at the moon. Hoo! 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 Do it with me. Hoo! 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 Great! Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a big rock boulder? Do your ears hang low? Do your ears stand high? Do they reach up to the sky? Do they droop when they're wet? Do they stiffen when they dry? Can you wave them at your neighbor with an element of flavor? Do your ears stand high? Do your ears flip-flop? Can you use them like a mop? Are they stringy at the bottom? Are they curly at the top? Can you use them for a swatter? Can you use them for a blotter? Do your ears flip-flop? Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a big rock boulder? Do your ears hang low? So Fluffs have a fluff of hair on the top of their head and big ears. How else would you describe them? Yes, very good. They also have big eyes. And with those big eyes, they can see very well. What do you think that they see in the enchanted forest of Fluffville? I bet they can see a canopy of trees with the twinkling of lights coming down from the full moon, or raindrops on the leaves from the newly fallen rain, or beautiful flowers in fields as they glisten in the sunlight. In fact, Fluffs love to play in the fields of flowers. One of their favorite games is Ring Around the Rosie. They will get in a circle and sing it all together. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. There is something else that is very obvious to describe the Fluffs. What do you think it would be? Exactly. They are very colorful. Each one is a different color. In fact, their names are based on their colors. Let me show you. What color is this fluff? Pink. Very good. So this fluff's name is Pink Fluff. What do you think the next fluff's name is? Blue Fluff. Exactly. The next fluff would be White Fluff because he's white, and she's Yellow Fluff because she's yellow. What name do you think this fluff has? Green Fluff. Great job. Here is Light Gray Fluff. And next we have Purple Fluff. You are doing fantastic. What do you think this fluff's name is? Yes, Orange Fluff. And finally, we have Dark Gray Fluff. There are so many fluffs in all different colors. Pink, yellow, green and blue, green and blue, green and blue. Pink, yellow, green and blue, green and blue, green and blue. Gray and white and purple and orange. Pink, yellow, green and blue, green and blue. Pink, yellow, green and blue, green and blue, green and blue. Pink, yellow, green and blue, green and blue, green and blue. Gray and white and purple and orange. Pink, yellow, green and blue, green and blue. The best thing about the fluffs is not about how they look. It's about how very fun and very kind they are. Have you ever heard the saying, never judge a book by its cover? It means that it's not the outside of the fluff that's most important, it's the inside. Can you say, never judge a book by its cover with me? Great! Never judge a book by its cover. Perfect! What do you think the Fluffs do in the enchanted forest all day? They sing and play together all day long. See, Yellow Fluff is swinging on a swing, back and forth, saying wee, wee. Then we have Pink and Green Fluff walking up the ladders. They like to go up the ladder and down the ladder. Here's Dark Gray Fluff. She's sitting on the top of a tree house, and she has a view of the entire enchanted forest. Wow! Then we have Orange, Purple, and Gray Fluff on top of the bridges, and they like to watch down on all the other Fluffs playing. Fluffville is really a place where all your fluff dreams come true. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny. For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, which nobody can deny. On this map, Canada is right here. Canada is the second largest country in the world. Taking a closer look, Canada only borders one country, the United States of America. All other borders are surrounded by water, making Canada have more coastlines than any other country. Canada is also the closest country to the North Pole. As the country closest to the North Pole, what kind of weather do you think Canada has a lot of? Yes, it is cold and snowy. What kind of bear would love it if it was cold and snowy a lot? A polar bear! Canada has a lot of polar bears. Polar bears have thick fur, so they love it when it's cold and snowy. Did you know that their fur appears white, but their skin underneath is actually black? So cool! And also, polar bears can swim for days straight at a time. Wow! Good job, polar bears! Canada has a province called British Columbia. Did you know that half of the world's mountain goats live in British Columbia? Whoa, that's a lot of mountain goats. Have you ever heard the story, the Three Billy Goats Gruff? They lived in a big valley, and a river ran down the center of the valley. And on the other side, there was a beautiful green grassy meadow. But the only way to get to the green grassy meadow was to cross this one bridge that a mean, angry, hungry troll lived under. And he wanted to eat anything that crossed his bridge. In the valley, there was small Billy Goat Gruff, medium Billy Goat Gruff, and large Billy Goat Gruff. The longer they stood over looking at the beautiful green grassy meadow, the hungrier they got. So the smallest Billy Goat Gruff finally became brave and decided he was going to try to cross over the bridge so he could eat some grass. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. The mean troll jumped out from under the bridge and said, "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" The little Billy Goat Gruff said, "Oh, it is I, the little Billy Goat Gruff. I'm just trying to cross over the bridge to eat some yummy grass." The mean troll said, "No, I'm going to come up and eat you." The little Billy Goat Gruff, scared, said, "Oh no, not me. I'm really small. You should wait for the next Billy Goat Gruff. He is bigger than I." The troll said, "Bigger? Well, I am hungry. Okay, go ahead and I'll wait for the next Billy Goat Gruff." And the little Billy Goat Gruff ran over to the other side. The medium Billy Goat Gruff saw that the small Billy Goat Gruff made it to the other side and was enjoying the grass. So he decided it was his turn. He was going to try to make it over to the other side. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. The mean troll jumped out. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" "Oh, it is I, medium Billy Goat Gruff. I'm just trying to get over to the other side to eat some yummy grass." The troll, even hungrier now, said, "No, I'm going to come up and eat you for crossing over my bridge." The medium Billy Goat Gruff started to shake. "Oh no, you should wait for the next Billy Goat Gruff. He's the biggest goat in all the valley." "Bigger," the troll said. "I am really hungry now, and I could have the biggest Billy Goat Gruff all to myself. Go ahead, I'll wait for him." Medium Billy Goat Gruff ran over and started to eat the grass with little Billy Goat Gruff. Large Billy Goat Gruff saw the other two made it over there and looked happy eating their grass. Now it was his turn to try to get over to the other side. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. The mean troll was starving by now, and he jumped out and said, "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" "It is I, large Billy Goat Gruff. I'm going over to eat some green grass with my family." The mean troll said, "No, you won't. You're the biggest goat and I've been waiting for you all day. I'm hungry and I'm going to come up there and eat you. Large Billy Goat Gruff said, "Go right ahead. I have 2 big horns and I'm bigger than you are. Try to come up here and eat me." When the troll jumped out and went to the top of the bridge and saw how big the largest Billy Goat Gruff was, he got scared. He screamed, "Ah!" and he ran away. The biggest Billy Goat Gruff was able to cross over and enjoy the green grass with his family, and they lived happily ever after. You are probably wondering what Twinkle Toes is doing. He just told me that he is resting on this bag of trash because he is tired from picking up trash along the highway. Oh, I'm sorry, Twinkle Toes, that you had to spend your afternoon picking up trash after other people. If we all would just pick up our own trash, we would live in a clean, beautiful world. So let's talk about what we should do with our trash. What about if we're in the car? Should we throw our trash out the window? Oh no, that would be littering. We do not want to litter. Can you shake your head no with me? No. What should we do with our trash in the car? We could keep a bag in the car to put the trash in and throw that bag in a trash can the next time that we see one. What should we do with our trash when we're leaving the park after a picnic? Should we leave it laying on the ground? Shake your head no. That would not be good. Who wants to live and look at other people's trash? What's that, Twinkle Toes? Twinkle Toes says no one. And leaving trash on the ground can hurt animals. Twinkle Toes lives in the ocean, and it can especially hurt animals in the ocean. We don't want to hurt any animals. We love animals. Can you think of different types of litter that you have seen? Unfortunately, I have seen that too. Plastic bags, plastic bottles, glass bottles, cups, candy wrappers, and even fast food wrappers were all really good guesses. So what should we do with our trash? Trash goes in trash cans. There are trash cans all over the place. At the gas station, at the grocery store, at parks, and even at home. Please don't be a litterbug. I have an idea. Why don't we make some litterbugs out of trash? That way, every time we see it, it will remind us not to litter. All you will need is a plastic bottle, glue, scissors, pom-poms, and some googly eyes. First, with the help of an adult, take your scissors and cut off the top of the plastic bottle, like this. Then take your scissors and cut towards the cap all the way around to make the legs, and bend your legs out in different directions. Then you'll take the glue and glue on 2 pom-poms for the eyes, and finally glue on 2 googly eyes on top of those pom-poms. Aw, what a cute little litterbug!
I am made out of trash. Help keep the world clean and don't be a litterbug.
That's right. Have fun crafting. Don't litter on a mountain, over a hill or anywhere. Don't litter on a mountain, help keep our world clean. Don't litter our car windows, wait for a trash can anywhere. Don't litter our car windows, help keep our world clean. Pick up trash at the park, don't be a litterbug anywhere. Pick up on a mountain, over the hills or anywhere. Don't litter on a mountain, help keep our world clean. Well, little travelers, it's time to scoot, but we certainly had a hoot. Take care, polar bear. So long, Canada. We'll see you soon for our next adventure. Goodbye.